And this is very important in reference to video games. There are people that have been stealing my video game scores. And in reference to the Control PS4 video game, somebody has stolen my score on it. In reference to the completion of the video game. The game companies like PlayStation and other video game companies that know who I am, they have to find out, because see, you don't understand in reference to video game scores. Video game scores are worth millions, sometimes billions, in reference to, well, multi-millions, you know that, right? And these people trying to steal my video game scores, calling me stupid. And these people have been trying to steal my video game scores for over 30 plus years. These government people have to be charged for trying to claim to be smarter than me, claiming that they were more accomplished than me, and slandering my character. There needs to be a review of who these people are they usually show up at like video game companies, and they usually show information claiming it was their score. And then they try to get paid millions of dollars when they've been stealing my video game scores. And these people try to make up slanderous bullshit. My parents never lost any court case to any of these people, and I've never lost any court cases to any of these government people. And I have yet to be paid any of the lawsuit monies. And they've caused me injuries, they have damaged things on my anatomy, and they must get prosecuted for squatting on monies. And I don't know if these court judges are going along with these impersonators, but my DNA is one of a kind, so it's impossible for anybody to impersonate me in real life. Everybody knows that, right? It's impossible to impersonate me in a courtroom, too. Reference to court cases. And it is impossible for anybody else to ever claim to be my biological parents, because my mother and father's DNA was one of a kind. You guys understand that? My mother's DNA was one of a kind, and my father's DNA was one of a kind. My DNA is one of a kind. So, anybody trying to confuse my identity, those government people need to go to court. And those court judges, they need to evaluate what these court judges are trying to do. Because if the court judges are confused about my identity, then obviously there is obstruction of law and identification that these court judges are conspiring with impersonators trying to steal everything from me. Roll protocol of my identities in the media 24 hours a day, and it tells you what my DNA type is, tells you who my biological parents are, and it has a list of documents of all the properties and companies my parents owned and grandparents, and of course I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. Never signed, never gave, never sold, never, not, never. Oh, and it has accomplishments on there too. Time and date of certain accomplishments.